Hello and welcome to another summer play by me, GamerWolfSix, of this time Ace Combat 7? Unknown Skies, I believe it's called. I've played a bunch of these games. Okay, Skies Unknown. There's like Unsung War, then the one that was the predecessor to that, about the Balkan War or something. And then something else that had a Golden King. And then I skipped one, because it was very... Here's these aircraft really close to each other doing things, and I didn't like that. But this was on sale, so I bought it. And I tested the audio. Just a tad. Normal. Also, this is probably my first one to do on computer.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you?
I wish I had a controller.
It does to me. A hell of a lot.
Of course, cutscenes.
When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
Yeah, I want to play this game.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby,
OC sounds familiar.
you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an
air-
article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read.
Aircraft are the
Pilots
safest
taking to the
things.
skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war.
Even
Some
brand
of them
new
have been
ones.
mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself.
That sounds actually pretty
I
good.
was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
Mm-hmm.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
Also, I'm 12 years old because this is an anime. You know, mechs and stuff.
Finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Don't end like Kerbal Space Program. Sorry, I'm being a little irreverent. But apparently designing aircraft is actually pretty hard.
So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue.
I remember the first time I experienced a
Then I saw Osia's
sound
fighters.
barrier.
They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast.
30
The
G's?
Elysian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
What? There's spy planes from the other continents?
Piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Oof. I don't know much about IFF, but I know it's something from Mass Effect 2, so I guess it's, hey, this is my identifying aircraft. Please don't fucking kill me.
Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units.
How does that guy know they're all injured?
Unidentified craft attacking the base.
Oh, so
This is
where's
not
our
a
radar?
drill.
Well, I guess there's stealth aircraft, so yeah. Okay. Me, my buddy, and the guys going after that thing. Okay, switch, camera zoom. Move camera. Okay. I mean, not particularly important unless it's like a real boss mission, you know? Start mission, I guess. No, we want to quit this mission. Hello, my buddies. Would you like to join the dance force of special aircraft? Why can't we see it? Okay, there we go. What is this? What is it? F-16. Okay, so it's not a MiG anymore, I guess. I loved how this game was like, hey, you get the shittiest aircraft, and then as you go on, you get better stuff like an F-22. I wonder how far the F-22 will be up in the line. I'd have to suspect everything's very speculative. I know I changed the controls to the number pad, which should be a bit easier, maybe? And I think shooting is the space bar, because I tested that out a bit. Operation Deerhorn. I wonder if they think that after the fact or during.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks.
So I guess I'm not her.
Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Clear that runway.
I never actually looked at the thing.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
That seemed like a weird turn.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and meet back.
Oh,
Mage 2,
right.
clear for takeoff.
Okay, tell me what to do.
Situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you.
Right.
Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Man, they really cut these guys with their pants down.
Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Oh, I do not like this.
Please. Time to stop the bullshit.
I guess I'll just have to adapt. Like
Mage
always.
2, warm up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Zone 4 understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been...
Okay, there you go.
It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot.
Really?
So I told him. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along.
Enemy bomber confirmed
I'll just
down.
switch
Good
where the
job,
mouse
Mage
is.
Not bad, Mage 2.
Wait, I could just do it with my Why?
Switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
This is a lot easier. I'm glad they did that.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Except I do have to accelerate and do this. But hey, this makes things a lot easier. Let's see if I do that, that does that. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you people that made this game. It's a bit more twitchy than I would have to remember. What's this? Okay, bullets.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
So are we basically the Americans and then basically the Russians again?
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Mage 2, walking.
Oh wait, we can do one to each aircraft?
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
Oh, they're still there, I think.
Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. We got this. I know the kid's showing some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Missile launched.
I hear you can do this in VR, which I really want to try. I do not know how, though. Unless it's like through controller. That would be very interesting. I wanted to do this last night, but then I was like, if it's really good, then I won't be able to sleep. They're going that way, so we'll probably be able to hit them about at that point. Okay, maybe a bit too far, because they are going in that direction. That should be good.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Locked.
Okay. I think I accidentally put my special weapon on.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
Nope, we got more
This is
bogeys.
Mage 1 over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco.
Don't tell me what to do, I'm an expert.
Maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Wait, who's Mage 1?
Column. Mage. 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups.
How do I get that guy?
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. We can tell them apart.
Mage 2. Fox 3.
I probably should save that for more better targets.
Attaboy, Trigger.
Oof. We'll try and target whoever, whatever that is. Can we, Change our target to that. Target. Pressing all the buttons. Okay, that was something else. There we go. Yeah, we'll just do it manually.
Don't let them destroy the harbor.
Trying.
The harbor's under heavy fire.
There we go.
Mine, he's not getting away.
Bandit in my sight.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
H2's bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
I got him. He's mine.
Come on.
Bandit is down.
Only we can figure out how to switch things.
Golem 2 missile.
W. Okay, tab, that's it.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
We need to get right behind them or else it won't work.
I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
Bandit coming at you.
Bandit acquired. Bandit invaded attack. Trying again.
You need to get away from that thing and then come back. Hopefully a little bit of bombings won't
Blind
hurt.
spot, he's mine.
Yeah, you guys really need to try it. Because I can't be the only war hero here.
It's a golem and mage. Job well done. All bombers are
Yep,
down.
of course, autopilot.
Radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Nice.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes.
I'm the flight commander or
Slow
something else.
down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
What? But this is anime.
This is HQ.
At least one of us is probably gonna die.
What's the deal with all the drones?
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I kind of wish I joined the Air Force, but
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delis of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
let's just say Metal Gear Solid 3 made me disenfranchised with joining the military.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
It's a very patriotic and anti-patriotic game, you know? Then I was also hoping to make more money. Okay, right click and mouse to move, tab to switch targets.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia.
It almost looked like it was
International Union
beached.
peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Cool. That's it? Great. Things I have to think of.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks.
I don't think they would
We have yet to
put
hear
that on
back
the
from the
news.
department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Erusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Erusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Erusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
So, Erusia, them, Osea,
The world was
us,
screwed.
right?
20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid.
Oh, yeah.
Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head to head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Erusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Erusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process.
Really?
Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
That's probably why you want to notify
In case
people
you were
when
wondering,
stuff's going on.
yeah, I survived.
Really?
I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war. all in the blink of an eye.
I don't know. It seems like if war is declared, like within a couple of hours, there might be a bit of a leeway, but probably not. But don't worry, me killing everyone will fix everything.
Guilty and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved. Just
Do they still
painted on
do
the
that?
dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out and set the dogs on me.
I don't know if my country was being attacked and they were like, hey, you're flying without permission, and they were like, okay, now you fix up airplanes to help for the war, I'd be like, yeah, sure.
A declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns.
Really? How?
Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Okay, so attack stationary target, destroy enemy ground facilities. Okay, draw on air support. Seems simple enough. But I think getting the space elevator is premature. Let's see, mission prep. Contain aircraft weapons and aircraft parts. Missions. I think that the only thing I can think of that the space elevator would be good for NG concerns is for getting things into space, which otherwise not so much. You'd think attacker would be called bomber. Mobility refers to an aircraft's maneuverability, which I guess if you might not speak perfect English might be okay, but still it's like Reliability, that does not mean anything to me really. What is it? Like defense or durability I can understand, but what's stability? This is gonna be a bit. Ooh, what's that? Isn't this like the aircraft from Independence Day? Wish you could do a comparison easily. Is there one? What's the end goal? F-22, how do we get there? Mainline it? Okay. Can we get this? We are poor, apparently. Apparently, an aircraft pilot can't buy aircraft on their own. Hello, look at us being on the runway. Parts. We'll do that later.
Squadron, sortie.
Right now, I think we're just too poor to be able to do any of that shit. Hey, we can use a mouse now. Boop ba doo doo ba doo ba doo doo doo. 30 minutes right here. Well, 33 and a half. 2019? That's earlier this year. My God. I wish we had a responsible.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air
Governments.
Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
Okay.
Any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
I might just do that.
Target eliminated.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! Where's our support?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Missile away.
Shit.
Target is in range of guns.
The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroy the target.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
It's an air raid. We're being attacked by anti-air fire. Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Yeah, I'm
Enemy
trying.
interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. Pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
We're good for now. Sorry, dudes. But this is war, so, yeah.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those foreigners. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Lockdown bandit.
Enemy behind you. Heads up.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Huh. Is that a thing?
Call 3. Hit the bailout now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
All right, this base is worth destroying.
Getting up. Breaking. Everything's been burned down. Break.
Bandit is in my sights.
Locked.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
That was a bit
5 targets
risky.
remaining.
Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Attack missed.
Oof.
Fox 2.
That was weird.
Keep your mind focused.
4 targets remaining.
All transports have been destroyed, but what were they carrying?
Probably nothing good.
Bandit is in my sights.
Launch preparations complete. Holds are free. Whenever you're ready. Contact clear. 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
R.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the
And they're fast.
they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Is that this?
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Try to read their movements.
Heck.
Missile did not connect.
It didn't connect.
It's hard to do a constant pull on a mouse. Okay. If it constantly turns, then do the opposite.
Fine, I'll make it quick.
Mage 2. Missile away.
Bandits are in the clouds.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Okay. Let's go up. Well, up as up can be. Can we do CV? There we go.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt. Golem Squadron, surround them.
I think that's the one.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
I took down like
There's a bar I want to try.
4.
You're doing good.
Just need to go up. So there isn't really much of a area to go, you know, for them.
Golem 2, the enemy's reading you.
That's the plan.
Page 2, lock it. One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
I like this a lot more than War Thunder because at least for this you can be like, oh hey, I don't have to spend 2-3 minutes trying to get to the battlefield just to do something.
Fox 2.
They won't show up on the radar.
Okay, we need to speed up.
Don't ice up in there.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
What?
Someone gets killed.
What's
Guys
this?
in charge take care of the rest.
What's this thing? Unless it's like war from very old days where it's like, we're just gonna be not.
Current target is on.
Unless it's war from a certain period of time where it's like, oh, war is just nicely put on a battlefield, nothing else.
HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians.
Then
and no damage is to be done
I could
by the facilities.
understand. But it's like, World War II. That was definitely a war against. That was total war shit right there. When has war? These people are like, oh, we shot down some aircraft and they might have fell on civilians in this empty-ish thing, in this empty field. It's like, they have a better chance of winning the lottery than having an aircraft fall on them.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
It's like, seriously. Guys, like, this is mythical in the amount of, oh hey, let's not hurt civilians, you know?
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Okay. Well, since we're at the 47-minute mark and we've only gone through 2 missions, I think that the future of these missions will probably take, what, a good 30 minutes-ish? So we're gonna end it here. So I'd like to thank you all for watching another Sunplay by me, GamerWolfSix of Ace Combat 7. I would really like to play this game, because when I looked at the previous game, it was very... Here's an aircraft flying very close to another aircraft and dogfighting things. I don't know much about dogfighting these days, but probably not that. It's usually more like what we've been playing today. And that's why I bought this game, and that's why I'm gonna hopefully play this game. And if you want me to do future Let's Plays, then, you know, tell me. And until next time, another summer play by me, GamerWolfSix of Summer Games. See ya.